So, what is a continuation and what is how to class an OB? Now, when you get an OB, when you get, for example, you get a move like this and then you get a pullback, okay? Say, for example, we've got this breaker structure, we know there's an OB here, okay? That one is simple. Now, sometimes what you would get is, sorry, I did not mean to do that. Sometimes what you get is you get candles that move like this, and then they'll form some sort of a base, and they will continue dropping, right? Now, if you get when you okay, let's ignore the wick for a moment. Now, if you get a base, okay, this and say this is your OB, this still classes an OB because it's formed a base. Now, if for example, if you get something like this where price just continues and this is your the opposite candle, okay, that is not an OB, okay, that's just a continuation. However, sometimes you would get this, you would get a drop, but then sometimes you would get a, well, actually, you know what, I'll draw a bit more of a complex situation. Sometimes you get a candle like this with a wick that goes like that, and then it continue. That liquidity wick classes as a pullback, okay? So this is an OB, okay? So that's the way to distinguish whether it's a continuation or not. If it's part of a move already, right, and there's no hint of a pullback, okay, from this, either from a candle or either from a wick, like a liquidity wick, then that's not, then it's not going to be an OB. It's just a continuation. This is an example of an OB. So if we think about what you would have is you can either have a base as an OB, okay? You can either have a liquidity wick like this, and so on. That's an OB. But in terms of continuations they would just carry on, okay? There's no OB, there's no form of a pullback there. So this is not an OB.